Tonight on TakeOver TV. Dr. Puff, the Ponzi Time Lord with a warp factor of 10.
I had to do it. Now I must get my handbag back. My lipstick's in it.
Bonita, the dancing cat.
Good evening.
Was it something he ate?
Ah, lovely.
Whoosh, whoosh, here and there. Whoosh, whoosh, here and there.
Will this be the next Christmas #1? You decide.
Over television. Over television. Over television.
Staring you through the murky waters of the nation's psyche this week, lovely movies.
Hello, I'm Tulip Junkie. I'm Terry Muffin.
And I am Leggy Manana, and we are Lovely Movies.
As you know, we're the most famous filmmakers from Devon, so obviously TakeOver TV wanted us to present this show. As you can imagine, our glamorous movie-making lifestyle takes us all over the globe. You've caught us holidaying in Morocco.
We are here, and you are here. This is us, and this is you.
Doctor, do you realize I'm never gonna forgive you this time? You promised me an extra special treat. Where have you landed the TARDIS this time?
Speaking. I don't know, but it's not my fault. I put my lipstick on and I pressed the wrong button.
You're Come back, DK. Come back. Don't leave me on my own. You know, I'm sure I'm not in Vietnam, but now I've run off and I've lost the doctor and hark! What's that? I hear a strange kind of grunting sound. Oh my God! It's getting louder! It must be getting closer! I must find the doctor! Doctor! Oh. Help! Save me! Get away from me!
Why am seeing that anyway? I'm gonna kill the pig! I had to do it. Now I must get my handbag back. My lipstick's in it. Wait there, darling. Right, get in the TARDIS. I've had enough of this bloody place. Come on, Ken. You come as well.
Good evening. I am the token well-known celebrity chosen to tell you about copyright and video piracy here. Except I'm not. What? I've just come back from the premiere of Blood House. I'm lost now. Not even in the middle of the screen, am I?
Dentists aren't that bad, despite what people may say about them. Have a seat. Now, Mr. Johnson, this won't hurt a bit. Oh, Mr. Johnson, you've got a bad tooth there, jagged. We'll have to do a minor treatment on it. You forgot your anesthetic. Now that wasn't so bad now, was it?
Amazing what they came up with for the money. Talking of bargains, shopping in Morocco. The important thing is to barter. much is the authentic traditional painting? $9.99. $7.50? No, $9.99. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's called The Stuff That Dreams Are Made Of. Now let's see some of your special FX. 1 tray of chips, please, Squire. Oh, cheers, mate. What's the damage then?
No charge, son. Just a piece of advice. Stick to the roads.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
I doubt it.
You know?
Ah, lovely. That one will do for Chippy.
Right. Would you like to say good evening to all our viewers? Would you? Lulu, I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a bit grumpy. But you know, I love to dance.
Your films were spicy and special.
Yes, that's right. And we found a little coincidence, haven't we?
Yes, the Moroccan language is spicy and special as well.
If you're ever in Morocco, take the time out to give the language a go.
Do you want to see some videos?
I tried to change yesterday by wringing my essential self by the neck. I nearly killed myself in the process and caused all around me deep distress. It was only then I realised I did not need to blow apart. The change I sought was happening where it needed, in my heart. It's not what I ought, it's what I can. It's not who I should, but who I am. And now in all my chaos, when I'm scared and when I hide, I'll remember my true natures, not out there, but here, inside.
Markey has been trying to prove that he is the only direct look-alike descendant of William Shakespeare.
It's been a big mystery, the face of Shakespeare. I mean, there were no cameras in Shakespeare's day or videos like this. They only had portrait painters. So they got this etching, and they said they made it up that it looked like Shakespeare, and that is the face that we're known today. But actually, the etching has got a line round the face, which is the line of a mask. But underneath the mask is the face of the true William Shakespeare, and the only portrait today that possibly could be the portrait of William Shakespeare is my look-alike ancestor, William Sly.
Oh, my lord. Are we supposed... Is this it? This is where we're staying.
I'm not putting up with this. I'm going to speak to Maurice about this.
I'm going to have to speak to Kenny. I'm speaking to Johnny. I'm not having it. Oh, well, those last clips were well constructed. And like our 5-star luxury apartment. But you can see they've been putting a lot of work into it.
And you've been putting a lot of work into these clips.
I've just come back from the premiere of Blood House, and I'm here to give you a warning about this film. This is the director's cut, but it isn't really. It's only because he mislaid the film, or so he tells us. What really happened was that it got cut up by the censor. This was not due to any moral standards being broken, gratuitous violence creeping in, or undue blood and gore. It's more because it was crap. They cut it and they spliced it, and all that remained was a 15-millisecond flash frame of a frog. The frog had nothing at all to do with the film, but it had been spliced in by mistake. And this is the restored version.
Hi, my recipe for homemade apple pie. You will need 8 ounces of short crust pastry and some caster sugar for dusting. For the filling, you will need 4 tablespoons of sugar, 2 pounds of cooking apples, and some grated lemon rind. Peel, core, and quarter the apples. Take the apple peel and core with some grated lemon rind and place into a pan. Barely cover with water and simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Now take the apple and cut into small pieces. Pack into the pie dish. Take the pastry dough and roll out. Place the pastry dough over the pie dish. There you go, folks. My recipe for homemade apple pie. Haven't made it in quite a while, though. I guess I've been just too busy riding around having fun. Never was cut out to be a housewife.
Hey, the car stopped.
Get your foot out of my face.
Shut up. I'm trying to hear what's going on.
What did you do to annoy her?
Used to bitch about her cooking.
Hi, I'm an ordinary but overstressed man. Now I'm going to hit some targets and release my tension in a harmless way to society and in a comfortable environment of my home. Okay, who is going to be first? Okay, this one is my former girlfriend. She left me about a week ago and took my stereo with her. Bye-bye, Sarah. I loved you once. Okay, the next one is her mother. She once was close to become my mother-in-law. She enjoys dancing. And to nick my stereo was probably her idea. She has to go too. This one is the grey man, and he is responsible for increase of cigarette taxes. And I'm a smoker. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but I really, really like it. Bye-bye. This one, I don't really know him, but he's just so annoying that he deserves to go with the rest of them.
Those clips were tasty as my ice cream.
We're talking personal favourites here.
Where are my small deposits of waxy material?
You must have left them on the beach.
Still to come in part 2. Graphic scenes of shooting you will enjoy. Groovy Chaplin. The Secret Life of Statues. And more from lovely movies.
Hello. Hello? I have just moved in. Next door. And wondered if I might borrow some... coffee.
Coffee? Have you seen the size of this man's chopper?
I brought you this.
Oh, snap.
Guaranteed nick remover. The finest throat lotion you can lay your Germans on. Throw it down the back of your Gregory. Good gear. This bird here, I could give her one till the midwife dragged me off. Oh.
The way today's legs, Jim.
Spread the word.
Hallelujah. Guaranteed to turn your toes up.
Liquid Kosh. I've tried everything. Oh, but I just can't do it.
Oh, don't worry, Jim. That doesn't change my feelings towards you.
Yeah, but how are we going to get the top off this bottle?
Oh, I prepared one earlier.
Thank you. This is the drink. Liquid Kosh.
Welcome back to part 2. It may not look exotic, but we are still in Morocco. Don't worry, it's not your films that made me sick. It's just the rich, delicious delicacies of Morocco have taken over my tummy.
Rich.
Delicious.
Rich and delicious.
Now here's some visual delicacies for you. Don't overdo it.
Why do you hate me, Detective? You don't even know me.
Don't worry, kid. I hate everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody. Spicks, Jews, Packies, Frogs, Krauts, Swedes, Greeks, Swags, Wops, Chinks, Chunks, Yips, Nips, Homos, Heteros, women, and ginger-haired people.
No bias, then.
You're Philip Quinn. You're 25 years old, and you were born in Balkington in Wiltshire. As a child, you were psychologically scarred by your parents' insistence that you ate 3 shredded wheat every day. You couldn't do it, and began to develop an inferiority complex. Then at the age of 7, you and your family moved to Somerset. Your mum had your sister. A few years later, you had your sister as well. But that wasn't enough, was it? At the age of 13, your parents died in a bizarre Black & Decker jigsaw accident. But it was no accident. And from that day on, you found you were able to eat as many shredded wheat as you wanted. So you inherited the house, and your sister became your partner in crime. Both of you existing solely on a diet of shredded wheat. And then you became deluded that this cereal was like some sort of food of the gods. So you surrounded yourself with runaways and tearaways, brainwashing them with it.
No added salt nor sugar neither. Wheat, wheat, wheat.
What is a Tarantino film? Okay, it's bloody, but what else is it? It's not science fiction. It's not a war film. It's crime.
Tarantino just recycles stories. It's as simple as that. He ignores pontification to act the pontiff, to speak in a bombastic manner, and relies on observation. Somebody once said, it's the small things in life that make it interesting. Tarantino just includes these.
Tarantino directs what he wants to see. If you don't like his violence, he's not bothered. In his own words, they're not jerks, they just don't like violence. But what has to be taken into consideration is the fact that the violence is only one aspect of his films. The script, the acting, the production design, the direction as a whole. That is what has to be appreciated.
From the director of Pulp Friction comes the most eagerly awaited film of our generation. Reservoir Guide Dogs. They're cool, they're mean, they're blind.
I don't give a damn what you know. I'm gonna touch you anyway.
But they're professional.
Did I get it? How do I know?
There are no weddings, but an awful lot of funerals. See it now, it's more than they can do.
From my point of view, guns are immensely seductive. There's something which immediately resonates in most people's minds, and yet I feel people have misunderstood or frequently misunderstand what the nature of the symbolism of a gun is. I think they are probably the most potent symbol of aggression and power. Any sexual relation between two people has to be a relation of unequal power, whether it's between a man or a woman, or between a woman and a woman, or a man and a man, or a mother and its child. The relation is always unequal and can be to differing degrees erotic. Whether it's a real gun or a fake gun becomes almost immaterial.
you, thank you, thank you. And now, sponsored by Bradley's Menswear, we bring to you the buxton.
Shake the water off your back like a duck. On your feet, let's see you stretch your stud. Hey, get up, get loose. Move it like a magnet goose. Can you waddle? I sure can. Now, the first thing to remember about waddle, you gotta waddle when you're waddling. Just waddle a bit.
Well, judging from your videos, you seem like a friendly bunch, and here on the beach in Morocco, it's easy making friends. Here are some of the friends we've made during our stay. Hello.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Joan. Bonjour, je m'appelle Joyce. Ça va, Joan? Ça va, Joan? We've been practicing the lingo, haven't we, Joan? We have, Joan.
And what is it you do in Morocco for a bit of fun?
Oh, come here, Jasmine. Jas! This is our granddaughter, Jasmine. We call her Yas for short. We've dolled her up to show you the three main activities that take place on the island of Morocco. One, she's got heavy-duty boots for hiking. Hiking in the mountains, Joan. Two, she's got an earring through her belly button. That's to show ethnic body art, which is a popular pastime in these parks. Three, swimming cap for swimming, Joan. And other water sports. Now some films, Joan. Films, Joan. Want to see my Moroccan hair? No, Joan.
Okay, this week lots of you will be thinking about shelving, July the 22nd. Common time for shelving to come into the mind, I feel. So, I can imagine the scene in your house. You've got lots of things in your house, haven't you, all over the floor. Perhaps some of them are floating in the air, perhaps getting in the way of your wife's eyes when she tries to watch EastEnders, or perhaps falling from a great height and stunning the cats. Now, the solution to all this is shelving. What you need is a shelf, you see, like this, okay? Right, all you have to do is stand near the wall and hold it in that fashion. There you go. And your wife can put things on it. Kevin Keegan can come round, he could put his shoes on it, maybe. Or perhaps Beryl Reid could come round and she could, you know, put some dentistry textbooks on it. But all we need to do is just hold it like that, and there's your shelf.
Oh my God, she's in labour. Push a little harder. Oh, at last, my baby's been born, a beautiful little statue. I'm going to call him Dwayne. Dwayne excelled musically as a child, and at 5 years old, he was playing the trumpet. They call me Good Time George. His voice had also broken. Dwayne's love of music made him a favourite with his music teacher. However, the Reverend soon discovered that a relationship of a biblical nature was taking place between Dwayne and another female statue. He was soon cast aside from the choir. However, Dwayne's musical aspirations were smashed when he was press ganged. It was here that he met Lord Nelson.
Hey, kid, the name's Nelson. Lord Nelson. You think this is a big column? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yes, all right, Nelson, but just make sure you look after my Dwayne, all right? Vitamin pills every day and a cup of cocoa just before bed.
At sea, the old sea dog Jimmy gave Dwayne a word of advice. Get out whilst the going's good, younger man. Suddenly, Dwayne heard the voice of reason. Dwayne, man, get a job inside. They're putting acid in the rain. It's screwing your head up, man.
Hey, Dwayne, good to see you again. See what happened? What I lost an arm I made up for in column. That's what you call achievement, huh? A column that's a national symbol. You want my advice? It's cold up here. It's wet. You get shat on by the pigeons. Take my advice. Get out. Go where the going's good.
Thanks, Nelson, for the advice. I'm a national hero as well now. Whoopee!
Somebody's just woke me up, so I suppose I have to carry on. Dotted around with appalling acting, weak storyline, useless effects and props like this one, and a cruddy soundtrack, this is one film that's a must and miss. Unfortunately, the most interesting part of the film, the flash frame frog, has been cut out. Having said that, this is the best film to come out of the DPP stable to date, which sort of makes you think a bit, doesn't it? As for video piracy, blimey heck, beats me why anyone will want to copy it anyway. That it? Hello? Have a drink now.
Wowee!
Thanks, bucko.
No, thank you. You're really good.
They don't call me Mr. Good for nothing. Wasn't that funny?
Not so fast, detective. Throw your gun over here. Barry, you can't kill me. That's against the law, isn't it?
Stuff the law. I killed the rest of the cast. What makes you so special?
But, Barry, think of all the things we've shared.
Such as?
Bodily fluids? You wouldn't kill a woman in cold blood, would you? You would, wouldn't you?
Women. Can live with them.
What a bastard.
I feel that my primary task as a prison chaplain is to bring the gospel of God's love to these men. We have a church service every Sunday morning for about an hour, and we welcome anyone to come to that. And there are a number of reasons why inmates will come. One reason may be that they want to get out of their cells, just to have a different environment. Another reason may be because they want to pass drugs during the giving and receiving of the peace. That's not uncommon. Another reason may be because they genuinely want to find something beyond themselves, someone beyond themselves. And there are, of course, those who are Christians who want to come and worship. Very often we'll have a choir from outside coming in. That choir would have some pretty young ladies in it, and of course men in prison don't see young ladies very often, and that's a very valid reason for their coming to join us on a Sunday. But we welcome whoever comes. Inmates in a prison suss you out pretty quickly. They know if you're genuine or if you're false. To go into a cell, into a man's cell, to sit on his bed and just be there with him is something which they really appreciate, and which very few people in a prison on the staff ever do. My job is one of great frustration at times, deep disappointment, but immense reward.
I've got to turn off the camera. I can't be bothered. Oh, God. Can't you do it? Fucking hell. Turn off the camera. I can't be bothered. Oh, please. I've just thought about picking up that sock. I can't be bothered to do any more. And turn it off. Fuck it out.
Enjoyed him, didn't I, Joan? You did, Joan. Jasmine enjoyed him and all. Did you, Yas? Yeah. Yeah, in fact, everyone here in Morocco enjoyed him, including those jet-setters, lovely movies who have flown off to Boston, Illinois. Boston, Illinois, Joan. That's right.
High up on a mountain in a little ski resort is a run called the Capella, where we go to have some fun. Taking ski lifts to the top where the snow it never stops. We're gonna ski up and down until the mountain rocks. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the left. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the right. Took your body tight till you get the whooshing right. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the left. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the right. There's nothing like a whoosh when your skis are running right. Coming down a piece of speed, watching out for other skis. There's a girl all dressed in red with the skis wrapped round her head. I say, took a little tumble. Ta-da was the reply. Gotta wax them up and wax them down if you want to ski just right. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the left. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the right. Took your body tight till you get the whooshing right. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the left. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the right. There's nothing like a whoosh when your skis are running right. Now we're so advanced to whooshing, we can take the highest slope. Up and down the peaks like lightning, going on up on the coast. With a whoosh, whoosh here and a whoosh, whoosh there, we see the finished post. Oh, my whooshing skis deserve me and I'm whooshing on my own. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the left. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the right. Took your body tight till you get the whooshing right. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the left. Whoosh, whoosh, ski to the right. There's nothing like a whoosh when your skis are running right. Whoosh, 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 ah! Whoosh, 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 we ski all day. Whoosh, 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 our cares away. Whoosh, 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 we never stop. Whoosh, 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 back to the top.
You may think you can do better, but if you don't send your tapes in, how will the nation know? Just send your tapes to TakeOver TV, P.O. Box 4089, London, SW17.